Okay, so I just found out that I'm entering the final phase of the game, and if I finish the game, I cannot continue playing. So, I think I'm going to go back out and finish the DLCs before coming back here. Yeah, let's go. Let's get back outside. Well, I still have one dialogue chance if I get found out, so no need to sneak around.
This sweep alert.
Just go.
According to area records, this is your third offense. Please prepare for termination.
There must be some mistake. This is my first offense.
Error. This unit is 98.12% certain that you are lying, which is a felony.
That doesn't sound like 100% to me. What if I'm innocent?
Processing error. This unit has exceeded its maximum allowable error tolerance. Have a pleasant day.
Here, let's get outside.
Good luck.
Okay, time to pursue the DLC, I guess. Before finishing the game. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. Okay, where should I start? Peril on Gorgon or murder in Eridanos? I think I should start with Eridanos because it's the first DLC that the game introduced me to. Right.
You're adjusting before you pull. I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
What are your thoughts on Gorgon?
You want to ask about anything in particular, Captain?
Wait, also, I receive information that if I go to the bar on Groundbreaker with Parvati, I can trigger her companion quest. Let's find out. When indentured servants are freed, anarchy soon follows. Okay, the bar, I think it's the Lost Hope, right? Let's go there. Wait, nothing happens. What the hell? What is going on? Nothing happens. Huh?
Something you need?
I don't understand. Why? Also, supposedly, if I go to Scylla with Felix, it'll trigger his companion quest as well. Let's check it out.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Scylla. It stands for silly
I
ass.
didn't sign up for this. What do you need? I don't know how we're ever gonna see eye to eye, long as you're working for the board. Why? You got a shit. Hey, you're the boss. Rather not talk about that right now.
Wait. In the previous instances, Ellie also stood here when she had something to talk to Aldervaris. Is it because I made Felix angry and Parvati as well by accepting the foundation job? But I merely accepted the job. I didn't go through with it. So is this the reason why Parvati's companion quest did not trigger? I'm confused. Dang it. So I looked around. Apparently, maybe, I'm not sure, but there is a high probability that I chose the wrong dialogue when speaking to Parvati regarding the topic of Junlei, I think. I don't remember exactly what I chose, but maybe I have chosen the wrong dialogue, and that's why I don't have her companion quest. What the fuck? Okay. Let's see if I botch Felix's companion quest as well, because I made him angry.
Remember that you are not insured.
Thank you. Yeah, let's see. Okay, nothing happens.
Hey, we need to talk.
Okay.
What do you need?
Oh yes, he says we need to talk, but he's still angry because I accepted the job from Sofia Akande, but I simply accepted it. I didn't go through with it. Oh no.
Hey, you're the boss. I don't know how we're ever gonna see eye to eye. Why?
Oh, I need inspiration. Oh, and determination. What is that? Is it a skill? Hold on.
Hey, you're the boss.
Inspiration and determination. Okay, hold on. Is it a skill? It is. I need how much? How much did I need? Which one is higher? Inspiration. Okay. I'm gonna hold on.
What do you need? I don't know how... Why?
Inspiration. I appreciate that you disagree with me, Felix. I need you to be my conscience.
Yeah, well, when you put it that way, I guess I gotta try.
Okay.
Suppose I'm not doing the team any favors by sulking all the time. I'll try to keep my chin up.
Anything else on your mind?
Yeah, there was. You know, they're gonna make a serial about our adventures one day. I've been trying to think of a good title for this episode. I like the sound of The Skip Job. No, wait, I got it. Hope in Dark Times. Get it? Hope? Like the ship. That's what folks in the business call wordplay.
Not bad, Felix. Our adventure serial's gonna need a name too.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. Got a list right here. Thrilling Tales of the Unreliable. Or maybe Spine-Chilling Stories from the Edge of the System. Was also considering Astounding Adventures in the Ether. I'm partial to that last one.
Squeeze the bridge of your nose, Felix. Number 4 is too mean. Doesn't fit Aldervaris. I prefer the adventures of Aldervaris and company.
Not bad. Got a nice ring to it. Stealing the hope from the board, skipping it across the whole damn system. This is gonna be great. I can't wait.
I like your attitude, Felix.
Enough to boost my pay? I'm just kidding, boss. I know you don't pay me. I'm sure you've got plans to make. As for me, I gotta keep practicing my signature dropkick. The Hope might have cameras. Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
5 years went by. Oh, go by. Not went by. Oh, okay. That's cute, Felix. What's her name?
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
This is obviously important to you. You don't sound too sure about this.
The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Been gnawing at me ever since, you know?
You think he's in trouble?
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
I can see why you're worried.
Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something.
This is obviously important to you. Let's go.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
The other side of this rock? Okay. Thank me later. Okay.
What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you about this Harlow guy.
Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
You said Harlow was your mentor.
Yeah. I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? I want to say he saw some potential in me. Like as not, he just took pity on me. So he took me in, gave me a place to live, gave me something to believe in.
Harlow must have made some enemies, the way he talked about revolutions.
Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard, did as he was told. You're not gonna catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardettes had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Said he was gonna do something big.
Wait, the Mardettes had their backs turned? What does that mean? What happened with the Mardettes? Never mind, let's talk about something else.
Yeah, boss?
Got a minute? I want to talk to you about this business on Gorgon.
So we just sat around a table talking about a severed arm. Of all the weird things that happened on this ship, that ranks somewhere in the middle.
What do you think about this Lucky Montoya guy?
You ever watch The Masked Marketeer?
No. Can't say I have.
Episode 5 of The Masked Marketeer. First appearance of a recurring villain. Big ol' galoot, built like one of those industrial class garbage compressors. His name? Tiny.
Oh, you mean Lucky Montoya isn't actually lucky? I don't get it.
Alright, I'll explain. Every adventure serial's gotta have a supporting character with an ironical name. It's a rule of the Genry. Masked Marketeer had a massive bruiser named Tiny, and we got ourselves a real unfortunate hullhead named Lucky. Coincidence? I think not.
Wait, Genry? Is that how you say genre? I thought it is pronounced genre, not Genry. Oh, okay. Number four, yeah. Genre, not Genry. Okay, number four. Number 4 actually addresses that. Do I want to correct him? I think Aldervaris wants to correct him. Genre, Felix, is pronounced genre.
Genre, right. Thanks. I read that word in a poster once. Never actually used it in a conversation. Anyway, where were we?
You were talking about how this job feels a little different.
Exactly. That's what I've been getting at. We're freelancers. We take any job we can get. But this one? The dying message of a stranger. A severed hand delivered in a crate. Let's just say it beats flying around the colony running errands. So, of course, I'm gonna be excited.
I've gotta hand it to you, Felix. You've got heart.
Hey, I get it. Gotta hand it to me. Severed hand. That's what you were going for, right? That wasn't what you were going for. Yep, I can tell by the way you're glaring at me.
Let's talk about something else.
Yeah, boss?
Okay. Let's go. It's me, Mario. Yeah, so I guess maybe I said I chose the wrong dialogue in regards to Junlei, the topic of Junlei. I think, yeah, I read a little bit. Someone said that he chose the wrong dialogue. Maybe that's what happened to me. Actually, I don't really
Something
remember
busted, Captain?
what dialogue I chose. But yeah, this sucks. Oh well. Friendship's due. Clyde Harlow. Harlow's base. Should I bring Felix with Parvati or Felix with Ellie? I think I'll bring Parvati. I need her point of view as someone who's never left Edgewater. Dissenters in our midst. The enemy seeks to destroy our way of life. Oh, right in front of us. Oh, this is a small map. Okay. What's this? Saltuna of the Deep Merchant Machine. Oh, Saltuna of the Deep. The jingle startled me. What the heck? Let's make sure the landing pad is safe. But I'm sure it's safe, right? We would have monitored the landing pad before we land. Before we landed.
Clyde's got himself a cozy little outfit, huh?
You sure you want to go in there, Felix? You know you don't gotta.
You don't gotta. Oh. Okay, I hope they're friendly. Volker. Oh, outlaws. They're outlaws. Okay, Volker. I hope they're the kind of outlaws that only target the board and not anyone else.
Hey you, looking for something? Where do you think you're going?
Felix Millstone's with me. Clyde Harlow's expecting us.
Yeah, the captain said we might be getting a new recruit. That you then?
Sounds like Clyde's jumping to conclusions, but yeah, I'm Felix.
You're on a first-name basis with Captain Harlow, huh? All right, go on through.
First name basis.
Got my sights on you.
What?
Got my sights on you.
Why? Construction mechanical. I would love to have one construction mechanical and one cleaning mechanical like Sam. So I can have Sam clean my place and construction to move heavy objects. And maybe some drones capable of fixing stuff. I don't know. The unreliable. So I heard that the reason I can't go to Typhon and have Faestus is because it is a cut content. Apparently the publisher rushed the developers to release the game, so they had to scale back. Fucking publishers. Maybe in the future it would be ideal for studios to rely on crowdfunding like Baldur's Gate 3, but not everyone can be lucky like Baldur's Gate 3 with the crowdfunding, right? And what if every studio rely on crowdfunding? What if one of those or several of the studios could actually make amazing games, but ended up not be able to make them because the crowdfunding failed? So yeah, it's I don't know. Maybe the best thing to do is for developers to create a good record, a good rapport, working, a good rapport, and before going before heading to crowdfunding their next game, right? If the development studio or developers have a good record, a good rapport, once they decided to break free from the publisher and then they decided to crowdfund their next game, that reputation, that good record will carry them, will help their crowdfunding goal be met, I think. I don't know the studio that made Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know the name. But for the crowdfunding to be successful like that means that they have a good track record. So a lot of people trust them with their money. I haven't played the game, but some people are saying it is so content filled that it will become the next barometer. No, not barometer. Oh, is it barometer? You know, as how do you say it? Is it barometer for what a complete and good game is? Maybe I used the wrong term. Maybe it's not barometer. I don't know. Hold on, let me. I'm curious now. Is it a barometer? Is it the word I'm looking for? Barometer. Shit. I made a mistake. I was wrong. It's not barometer. A barometer is a scientific instrument that is used to measure air pressure. Not barometer. What was the term? What is this term I'm looking for? Not barometer. It's not barometer, man. You know. All right, forget about it. I don't know what I forget the term, but it is when you are using something as the next gold standard for a complete game or something like that. I don't know. Sorry, but that's.
Where are we headed?
Oh, sorry. Sorry for the wait. Okay, let's go. Small ship compared to the unreliable.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch this.
Why is she walking funny? Something happened to your crotch?
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready. You here to join the crew? Hey, Felix. Carla said you'd be here. Got my sights on you. Harlow's right. The board's days are numbered. Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by. If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Construction mechanical. Oh, it is stealing. Don't want to piss these guys off. Wait, hold on. Are we still within the dome? Oh yeah, we're still inside the terraforming dome. Examine Harlow's manifesto. The universe inevitably moves toward entropy. Chaos, not order, is the natural state of all things. The foundation of our colony is beginning to show signs of decay. There will come a day when Halcyon can no longer support itself as a society. When that day comes, we will be ready. Clyde Harlow. Okay, so each note contains the same writing. Yeah, okay.
Nothing to do but stand around and watch the stars go by.
You here to join the crew?
Isn't it a good life? Just lazing around?
Hey, Felix. Arla said you'd be here.
If the board comes after us, we'll be ready.
Board approved. Bullets and things. Always getting sleepy whenever I started playing. What the fuck? I need to manage my time better than this. Shit. Sleeping. It looks comfortable, but why would you put the bed over here? Look at the floor. This is dirty. Can you just put the bed somewhere else, somewhere not as dirty as this spot? You can put it, I don't know, here, in the middle here. What the hell?
You here to join the crew?
Harlow's crew terminal. Welcome to the high ground, soldier. Main menu. Logs. Acquisitions log. Independent freighter Cat's Meow. Whole contraband pharmaceuticals. Summary. Brought down salvage cargo ransomed crew. Independent freighter Getaway Sticks. Whole subversive literature. Summary. Brought down salvage cargo crew joined up. Freighter Werewolf. Whole engine parts. Brought down salvage cargo crew jettison in escape pod. As usual, we were able to intercept these ships despite how cleverly they masked their heat signatures. Our patron pulled through again with the tracking data. Don't know how they get their hands on it, but we are in no position to refuse charity. Oh, tracking data? Don't tell me this is Hiram Blythe. Okay, so brought down salvage cargo ransom crew. So I thought with how greedy the corporations are, I didn't expect them to ransom their employees. I mean, to pay the ransom for their employees. Maybe it was MSI. But MSI can't even export their products without relying on Suplight for their smuggling service, right? At least that's my impression, that MSI rely on Suplight for the smuggling. Or maybe I was wrong. Maybe MSI has their own smuggling crew. Memo. Crew. I'm beginning to wonder about our patron when we open up our scanners and sniff the system for our latest Wildcat. We picked up a signal from a corporate freighter nearby. It was hauling 10 times more cargo than our target. No sooner did we scan it than a message came through, ordering us to go after the Wildcat instead. Something doesn't add up. Until I get answers, stay skeptical. Harlow. Oh, the patron must be a big company, a big corporation, feeding Harlow with small fish targets so the corporation's own cargo is safe because Harlow's attention is diverted elsewhere. I think so. Return to roots. Open last entry. Pirate Code Rule 1. Harlow's the boss. Rule 2. F the board. Rule 3. Why are you still reading, pig? Wake up. If you are seeing this, the board already owns you. You went looking for the rules. Why? Because life's a game to you? Maybe you like being played. You guzzle down that sense of security like it's purple berry flavored opium. F rules and F terminals. It is not a revolution if we are using the weapons they raise against us time and time again. From the front lines of the riots to the corporate sit-ins and error. Document Pirate's Code has exceeded character limit. What's wrong with using your enemy's own weapon against them? Like if they have a better, like for example, if they have a better technology, why not use their tech against them? Oh, Phineas Wells.
Been ages since we had a good haul. No freighters, no jobs, no contracts in weeks. Just standing around kicking rocks.
In weeks, so it's been weeks since they haven't got a target to bring down. Okay.
Hey, Felix. Harlow.
Sleepy. Oh, there's Harlow. Hold on. Clyde Harlow. Oh, Marlowe. Oh, must be Clyde's pet. A pet canid.
Well, hey there, Hullhead. Clawed your way out of the groundbreaker at long last?
Uh-huh. Oh, sorry, were you expecting me to say something? Maybe a long time no see or a you've aged, old man?
I think I started playing at the wrong hour. I feel so sleepy already. Oh no. No, it's fine. I'll do my own introductions. Aldervaris, Harlow, Harlow, Aldervaris. Well, this is awkward. Okay, which one should Aldervaris choose? What would Aldervaris say? Well, this is awkward. Oh shit, it reminds me of an overused phrase in you know, in writings. Well, not that this is bad. I don't think it's bad. It just reminded me of some annoying characters. But okay. Well, this is awkward.
So, you took Felix under your wing. Kept him busy. Good. Kid always needed a place to belong.
He's been watching out for us just as much as we've been watching out for him. Felix is family, mister.
Hear that, Clyde? I've been making something out of myself.
So long as you haven't been making a fool of yourself. I'm sure Felix has no end of stories to tell of your exploits together. I look forward to catching up with the boy.
I'm seriously getting sleepy. I always start playing at the wrong time. I need to be able to identify my battery charge better before I start playing. Tell me why we're here. Felix had plenty to say about you.
I imagine he has. I was a mentor to the boy during his formative years. You might say I have an elder brotherly interest in his development.
Oh, it would have been nice to know that sometime in the last, doing some math. Half a decade?
I'm working on something. Something big. Something the likes of which Halcyon has never seen. And I want Felix to be a part of my initiative. I'm fulfilling a promise I made to the boy, that one day, he and I would change the colony together. That day has finally arrived.
Easy there, Clyde. No one said nothing about throwing in with you. In case you didn't notice, I'm pretty happy where I am.
I'm not asking you to walk away from your captain, Felix, but neither should you allow yourself to be controlled by fear. Change is not to be feared. I brought you here because I want to know where Felix's loyalties lie. When the day of our revolution comes, I want to know that I can rely on him.
I noticed Felix doesn't seem to like this guy very much. So I think Felix didn't say the whole story about his relationship with Clyde in the past. Then allow me to enlighten you. Felix is loyal to me.
I understand that Felix is part of your crew, at least for now. If the thought of losing him troubles you, then understand that you're helping him solve a problem for an old friend. I want you to deal with a traitor for me. Name's Trask.
Traitor.
Kill him, and bring me proof of his death. His ring should do nicely.
Are you sure he's a traitor? What did this Trask do to deserve death?
Ratted us out to the board. He's been an informant. Has been for years. When he realized I was onto him, he and his little cadre mutinied. Killed 5 of my own and tucked tail.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where he's hiding, but his wife might. Rosanna. Lives on the Groundbreaker last I checked. Rosanna knows my crew by name and face, but you're a stranger to her. She'll talk to you.
Rosanna. Trask. Okay, I need to hear Trask's side of the story, assuming I can do that. There is more to this than you're letting on. Okay, let's ask Felix's opinion. What do you think, Felix?
Clyde offered me a hand when nobody else would. I'd say I owe him a good turn.
Yeah, okay.
There you have it, Captain. A favor for an old friend.
There is more to this than you are letting on.
You think so? Maybe we should have a word with Trask. Get his side of the story first.
You'd be wasting your breath bandying words with that traitor. But if it makes you feel better, by all means. Remember, I want proof. Bring me his ring. I don't care if the hand's still attached. Here, my token. Think of this as my personal signature. Anyone who knows me by my works will know me by this token.
How well do you know Felix?
Well enough. It's been a few years, but I still remember a thing or two. You had a chip on your shoulder. You'd argue over anything and you never back down.
What do you mean, had? And for the record, you never could admit when you lost an argument.
You see what I had to deal with?
There's something I'd like to ask you.
Let's hear it.
You said you were working on something big.
A revolution is the work of a lifetime, Captain. I've spent my life preparing for the day of Halcyon's reckoning. Everything you see around you is the result of that preparation. A base of operations, loyal soldiers, freedom from the board's oversight.
It sounds like you've got some plan to overthrow the board.
Hardly. The board is rotting from the inside. Tomorrow, next year, a generation from now, eventually, the board will fall to pieces. Entropy is the natural state of the universe, Captain. All systems inevitably dissolve. When that day comes to Halcyon, we will be ready.
Ready for what? So you're a band of outlaws living on the edge of an asteroid. Some revolution.
Not all revolutions involve bloodshed and fire, Captain. The purest act of rebellion is to live according to one's own means, independent of any masters. One day, when the board is weak and Halcyon vulnerable, we may claim a piece of this system for ourselves. Until then, we bide our time.
What makes you think you are free?
The skies around Scylla are curiously absent of patrol ships. It's almost as if the board's sphere of influence is shrinking. Besides, Our facility is well armed and located on defensible terrain. If the board tries to lay siege to us, we'll make them pay.
Let's change the subject. I'm sleepy.
Something on your mind?
Okay. Let's go to Groundbreaker and meet Rosanna. Yeah, I can't do this. I need to stop. But I'll go to Rosanna first.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Hmm. Oh, must be in the Lost Hope. Right? Yeah. Okay. So okay, I'm so sleepy right now. I don't have enough focus to listen to the dialogue. Too bad. I need to continue this next time. Always like this. Whenever I start playing, I start get sleepy. I really need to schedule my time real better than this, and to be able to measure my own battery charge. Okay. Alrighty, rest complete. Rest complete. Where is Rosanna? There she is. Trask's wife, right? Rosanna.
You mind trying to have a moment here?
Moment of what? I'm looking for a guy by the name of Rufus Trask. I'm told he lived around here.
Rufus and I are no longer on speaking terms. I don't know where he is. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Why? I'm sure you don't mean that. It's not like you know that I'm working for Sophia Akande. No. Show her Harlow's emblem. If you know where Trask is, you want to tell me.
That's Harlow's mark. No mistake. Guess he's not letting this one go. I don't want any manner of harm befalling Rufus. Not on my account.
Lie? Intimidate? If Trask puts up a fight, it won't be your fault.
All right, I'll tell you where he is. Just get out of here, please. Rufus is hiding out in Emerald Vale. Got a few friends with him. That's as much as I know.
Really? I've got a few more questions.
Please, just make it quick.
I will. You and Trask split up.
That's right. Our marriage contract expired some months ago.
Oh.
And seeing how he's technically an outlaw, I wouldn't renew even if I wanted to.
How much do you know about Harlow?
Precious little. He and Rufus worked together on the Groundbreaker some years back before he vanished. A few years later, Rufus gets a message from an old friend. Something about starting a revolution, something about getting rich. Abandoned his work and ran off that very day.
Sounds familiar, Felix.
He must have been recruiting. gathering up his band of revolutionaries.
Word of advice, kid? Anybody carrying on about a revolution just wants to sell you something. I don't know Harlow. Never so much as bandied a word with the fellow. You're better off having this discussion with Rufus.
Harlow tells me Trask betrayed him. Do you know anything about that?
Only that Rufus is in a bad way. He came to see me a little ways back. Said he had to go into hiding. Never asked why. He was here to collect his personals, complain about Harlow to me, and say goodbye. In that order.
He didn't tell you anything about Harlow.
No, and he was particular about that. Said I was better off not getting entangled in his mess. Little late for that, says I.
That's all I wanted to know.
Appreciate it. No offense meant, just been a long day is all.
No offense taken. Have a good day or night, Mom.
It's been a day. Could use a little privacy if you don't mind. It's been a day. Could use a little privacy if you don't mind.
So we go to Emerald Vale. Terra 2. Let's go. Oh, I can use this, right? Berararuram dariraram Elayariburdariraram. Emerald Vale. Oh, Edgewater landing pad. Friendships due. Friendships due.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Thank you, Ada. Okay, bring Parvati and Felix. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. Yeah. Oh, 700 meters. Edgewater. Confront Trask. Oh, I am stuck. Oh my god, Aldervar has already covered 200 meters. She's fast, yeah? Her running is quite fast. Oops. Marauder. Oh.
Here they come!
I'm on my way.
Have I been there? There, that crate. Have I been here before? Oh yeah, I have. It's Spacer's choice. It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice, yeah. Oh, where do I... Do I go from? Okay, just go straight. From the left or from the right? How do I confront this Trask? Maybe from the right? Yeah, Aldervaris's Chimera clothing. Chimera clothing's armor is too good for the Marauder's measly weaponries. Thanks to the benefactors, we have all the supplies to maintain the durability of the Chimera clothing.
Sure.
Oh, Primo.
Coming back.
I think I've been here before, right? I forgot. Yeah, I've been here before. Confront Trask. I think there is more to the story about this betrayal, right? There's the spaceship. Hopefully this doesn't end badly. I'd like to know more what happened between Trask and Harlow. I'm surprised they didn't even, put their guard up when we approached.
Don't give me any trouble, okay?
Yeah, I won't.
Got my sights on you. Don't bother me. Got my sights on you.
Got my sights on you.
I don't know who you are or why you're prowling around here, but I'm willing to make a guess. You're one of Harlow's gun hands, ain't you? He sent you after me.
What makes you think I work for Harlow?
Right. You just stumbled into a camp full of armed strangers because you wanted directions. How much is Harlow paying you?
I'm doing this as a favor.
A favor, huh? Let me guess. He promised you some reward in the brave new world that was to come. Said he'd make you his lieutenant if you crossed me off. Thing is, you and I are at an impasse. Harlow wants me dead, and I've got no intention of dying.
Why did you betray Harlow?
How do I know that I can trust you?
How do I know I can trust you? What's the worst that could happen? Harlow sends a stranger with a gun after you?
Yeah, guess that's a fair point. Listen, I don't know what lies Harlow's dripped down your ear, but you'd be a fool to trust him. I never betrayed Harlow. Harlow betrayed all of us. The board's got him in their pocket, been paying him off for years. All the palaver about revolutions? It's a lie.
You're a real piece of work, Trask. Not just a turncoat, but a liar, too.
Go piss up a rope, kid.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to prove to you.
Go piece up a rope.
That's the whole truth. Harlow's just another board asset. A two-bit mercenary wearing a dissident's clothes.
You're asking me to take you for your word. Show me some evidence.
Yeah, I've got proof. There's always a paper trail when the board's involved. I chanced upon some correspondence between Harlow and his employer. I don't know that it makes a difference. What was I to do with that evidence? Bring it in front of the board? There's no authority in Halcyon willing to take Harlow to task.
You should have shown those papers to his crew, expose him for a fraud.
I squandered my chance. If I were a more patient man, I might have confronted Harlow, evidence in hand. But I got in his face, and we came to blows. I hid my papers before Harlow chased me out. Back in the middle of the base, there's an old vent in a utility corridor. I stashed my evidence in that vent.
Why would the board buy off Harlow?
Because he's for sale. Anything the board can buy, the board will buy, and that includes loyalty. Harlow was a charismatic bastard, and he was ruthless. With Harlow in their pocket, the board had an informant, a pirate, a smuggler, and a gang leader all rolled up into one odious excuse for a human being. Sounds like a deal to me.
Oh, that's why. That's why they were sent after a different, smaller merchant ship when the raider sends a bigger corporate ship. Yeah, like I thought. What was Harlow doing for the board?
Board sanctioned piracy. Harlow went after the ships the board wanted destroyed, capturing anybody the board wanted captured. If we captured you, we'd ransom you. Harlow liked to do the job himself. Gather up the captives on his own ship, vanish for a couple of days. Only that's not what happened. Harlow's been selling his captives off to the board. I don't know where they ended up. Re-education, Tartarus, maybe worse.
Alright, I've heard enough.
Take it you've made up your mind.
I'm not going to kill you, Trask, but I'm going to ask you for your ring.
You gonna tell Harlow I'm dead? May as well. I'm never going back to that life again. Here, take the ring. And for what it's worth, my gratitude.
I don't know if Rufus is lying here or not, but we'll see what happens after we cross that bridge. Take care.
Mulling it over, huh? I don't blame you. You need something else?
I wanted to ask you about Harlow.
Tell you what I can. You need something else?
Nope. Let's go.
Don't give me any trouble, okay?
So now they live the life on a run, always, because they've been declared outlaws. Maybe you guys should join the botanical lab community, but are you interested in an honest life? Or are you more interested in a life being an outlaw? If you're interested in an honest life, then maybe you should join the botanical lab community. They're starting fresh. I hope Rufus Trask is not actually an outlaw at heart, meaning I hope he's not the kind of person who makes robbing people, innocent people, as a living. Because if he's actually not that guy at heart, then the botanical lab could use them to bolster their number. Okay, so now we go back to the ship. What's this? Oh yeah, Foundation. Yeah, I'm worried that if I carry out this mission, something will happen between Aldervaris and Felix. Also, something will happen between Aldervaris and Parvati. I'm afraid of that. I like to do this just to satiate my curiosity, but I'm afraid that there will be something bad happening between Aldervaris and both Felix and Parvati. Decisions, dilemma. Okay, let's go, guys. Wait, we can go to Harlow's base from Scylla landing pad? Really? Huh, I didn't know that.
Destination reached. Scylla.
I thought we can only go to Harlow's base through the Unreliable. Huh. There must be a path that I didn't notice before, right? A hidden path, perhaps. Okay. Wait. Oh, the... Oh, hold on. Yeah, the mission marker made a mistake. There is no path anywhere leading to Harlow's base, I think. What? Something about the Great War? What Great War? Let's go! I. Mantis swarms. Internal anatomy. Mantiqueen, mantis swarms. Okay. Oh. Clyde Harlow. Trask's evidence.
That machine stole my bit. Why do we even have one of these?
Yeah. Dang machine stole my bits. What bits? Your vulva? How do I access this? Oh, from here, I guess. Stash receipts. These receipts detail payments made to C. Harlow on behalf of the board for freelancing services. Included are the names of several freighters targeted by Harlow's crew, their manifests, and the sum value of all cargo delivered to board authorities. Why did Rufus Trask leave this here? Why didn't he take this with him when he was running away? I don't understand. Maybe I'm not supposed to understand.
What's the word?
Can I give him the ring, then confront him after that? Show him Trask's ring. It's done. Trask is dead.
So it is. Thus ends Rufus Trask. Once a sensible man, by and by a fool, presently a corpse. I hope you never have to discover what it is like, Captain. The relief one feels when a mutiny comes to an end.
And Trask had some things to say about you. And I've got my own misgivings.
Trask told me you've been working for the board.
That's a damning accusation. Am I right to presume you have some evidence on hand?
Show him the papers. You've been bought off. I've got the receipts.
Those papers don't prove a thing. We've all done business with the board. They own the whole damn colony. Trask put you up to this. That miserable wretch. He's trying to undermine everything I stand for.
When we met, you told me Trask was an informant for the board. You were lying.
You've got a lot of nerve calling me a liar to my face.
Come on, Harlow. Why would Trask rat you out to your own employers? Oh, yeah. If Trask is an informant, there's no reason for him to rat Harlow to the board. So, we just caught Harlow in a lie. We just caught Harlow lying, I mean.
How should I know? But what the hell do I care? Trask was a traitor, and I didn't ask you to understand his motives. I asked you to cross him off.
Clyde, look me in the eye and tell me it's not true. Tell me, and I'll believe you.
Don't talk to me like I'm some common criminal, Felix. You're the one on trial, not me. I don't know what kind of poison that snake dripped in your ear, but as far as I'm concerned, you've been compromised.
Incoming!
What? Are we seriously going to fight, guys? There's no reason for us to fight.
Off I go!
Your boss dead, just go somewhere else, no?
Everyone all right?
Come now, guys, no need to fight. Your boss is dead. Let's just get out of here peacefully, yeah? Okay. Okay. Oh, too late.
What was that?
Just run, man. Run for your lives. Oh no.
Did I hear something? What was that?
Come on, guys. Shouldn't have done this in the first place. Yeah, let's not explore the base. Those who are saved from the battle, let's just leave them alone, okay? We go back to the ship. As if nothing happened. I think, yeah, there are survivors left. Let them live. Okay, bye-bye. That guy or girl would be so confused when they enter the building. Wait, what? What happened here? No, what happened? Okay. Speak with Felix on the ship. Okay. Okay, where is Felix?
This is definitely not how I imagined it'd end. The void's black, water's wet, and Clyde hated the board. That's something I just knew. Now? I don't know. I don't know what to think.
You're just going to have to come to terms with that.
I've just got a lot on my mind right now. This is a lot to take in. I always looked up to Clyde. The thought that he could be an agent of the board is just abhorrent to me.
I can understand why you're upset. You feel like he betrayed you.
Yeah, he did. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna get over that.
It'll pass. Give it time.
I hope so. I don't see this one passing anytime soon. You've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna be mulling over this whole mess for a couple of days. Part of me wishes we'd put Trask in the ground. You know, I think that's just my frustration talking. Thanks for your time, boss.
Alrighty.
Good to see you, boss.
Bows. Bows. Okay. Okay, in the last role of Halcyon Helen, beloved Etherwave star and product icon has been murdered. With the unveiling of Rizzo Spectrum Brown at risk, you have been hired to find the pernicious killer and bring them to justice. Travel to Eridanos. A landing site has been reserved for you at the Eridanos luxury landing pad. Hopefully nobody tries to impound your ship this time. Wait, look at the picture. It's not a planet. It's like a floating platform or something. Eridanos. Okay, let's go to Eridanos. Let's see. Do I have more decorations for my room? Nope. Wurst. This, I think I got this from that one space station. Alexander Frey or something like that. The one, you know, whose mind was addled by whispers. This is from Nyoka, I think, from the Boars factory on Monarch. Iconoclasts, MSI. What's this one? I don't know where this come from. This from Terra 2, Roseway, Antibiotic Secret Lab. This is from Adelaide McDavid, I think. Phineas's poster. What else? Oh, Sublight, Lilia Hagen's. After we have completed her mission. Okay, now let's go to Eridanos. Where is Eridanos? Okay. AG-211, Eridanos, Halcyon's second Jovian gas giant. Its atmosphere is rich with hydrogen, helium, and various noble gases. Distillation plants in the atmosphere harvest these gases for energy. Oh, the floating platforms are distillation plants in the atmosphere. So they are floating, right? What powered their flotation system? Or are they just embedded themselves in the orbit of Eridanos?
We're now docked at Eridanos' luxury landing pad.
Wait, I don't see the landing pad. Huh? What is it? Oh, Ada said we're now docked, so that means we are already docked. Eridanos. Transition to Eridanos. Rizzo Spectrum brown. If it's brown, drink it down. Yeah, gulp it. Down your throat. To your chest. Let it spread in your chest cavity. Okay. Whoa. Oh, Sublight. Salvage and shipping. Oh, so Eridanos is owned by Sublight? I forgot the conversation. I guess so. Oh, look at that. That's Sublight's poster, right? So I guess Eridanos is owned and operated by Sublight. Or maybe Sublight is one of the corporations that operate here. Oh, this is what powered them. Okay. There's thrusters and there's chains leading down. But leading down to where? Oh, are the chains to keep all these floating platforms stay together? I think so. Whoa, what is that? Blue and pink smoke. What the hell? What the hell is that? What is that? Oh, this place awesome. GG. Okay, I don't think Suplight own and operate this whole platforms. I think Suplight is one of the corporations operating here. What other corporations are there besides Suplight? Or maybe...
Oh, Captain, it's beautiful up here. Could we get more jobs like this one?
Yes, we will. Or maybe Suplight owns and operates the landing pad, as well as that building over there, whatever that is. Maybe a factory. They did mention hotel, right? This one? Welcome, welcome.
Hello there. Hope your atmospheric entry wasn't too troublesome. As a guest of honor, you deserve the best in comfort.
Who is this, a
Sublight
gnome?
Salvage and Shipping Underground, or Slug, as we like to call ourselves, is delighted to welcome you to Eridanos. I'm the Grand Colonial Head Bellhop. I'm here to grab your bags and direct you, the inspector, to the Grand Ballroom, which was the scene of the crime.
Yeah, he looks like one of those garden gnomes. Can you fill me on the details of the murder?
I can try. I was the one who found Helen's body in the Grand Ballroom. Corpse wasn't in the best shape. Aside from that, I don't know a whole lot. Helen was supposed to host the unveiling for Rizzo's newest product, Spectrum Brown. Until you catch the killer, the unveiling's been indefinitely postponed. Helen's death has been a shock for many. A lot of people are inconsolable. Hell, even Black Hole Birdie, Helen's beau, has wandered off. Some folks think he had something to do with the murder, but I don't believe it.
I still don't understand why anyone would have it in for Ms. Helen.
We should ask if they're comping the minibar. This might take a while, if you get me.
Folks get heated when it comes to serials and their actors, I suppose.
Black Hole Bertie. I think I read that name in one of the tossball cards. He is a tossball player, right? A tossball athlete. Was she a divisive figure?
Not particularly. But I think some folks were jealous of her success, or otherwise viewed her as a threat. Reckon how she came about her fame didn't help.
So Bellhop Norville found the dead body. Yep, confirmed. You are the killer, Bellhop Norville. How did she get so famous?
Why, she was a natural. People fell in love with her. She managed to wrangle up a following all on her own. She ended up about as famous and high-runged as your average VP, which rubbed a lot of Byzantines the wrong way. Actors ain't supposed to get preferential treatment. Let's see here. Oh, I already spoke briefly about the Spectrum unveiling, or lack thereof. It's still an awful shame. A lot of folks looking forward to that.
I thought you worked for Slug, not Rizzo's.
I do. Rizzo's happened to rent out the Grand Colonial Ballroom from Slug for the unveiling. A nice mutually beneficial event.
Oh.
But the murder's gone and ruined that. Along with 9 out of 10 of my favorite cereals. Anyway, I think I've held you up long enough. Once you're ready, head down to the lobby. The ballroom is just behind the elevators. Meanwhile, I'll grab your bags.
Okay, so Sublight does own a hotel here. Interesting. Bags? What bags?
You're making fun, right? Your luggage, belongings, kit, wherever you keep what you ain't wearing. You're still giving me a pretty blank look. Suppose it's none of my business, but do you just wear the same set of clothes all the time?
Of course I do. Wait, this guy's face, I just realized. Are those sunburns? Of course. Oh, maybe those are burn marks. He got burned, maybe. Of course I do. Are you telling me you don't?
Well, reckon I can respect your candor, even if it scares me a smidge. Anyhow, I'll look for you in the grand ballroom later. Hope you can unravel this mystery, Inspector.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Bellhop Norville. Yep, Suplight's uniform.
I think I must have had something in my ear. I could have sworn you just said we aren't allowed to depart.
Apologies, sir, but the atmospheric complex is on complete lockdown. No one's allowed in or out until the murder investigation's concluded.
Do you have any idea who I am? I
No.
could bury you under 6 tons of paperwork before you had the time to cry out for your supervisor.
I'm sure you could, but we fed our last box of grievance forms into the incinerator a few months ago. Is there anything I can do for you in the meantime?
I cannot believe this.
I cannot believe this.
Mr. Kincannon really knows how to run a hotel.
Kincannon. So this Kincannon guy is Suplight too, I guess.
You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Helen.
Okay, Spencer Woolrich is the actor who plays the savage tribal chief, right? I think in one of those movie poster for Halcyon Helen. I mean.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Wait, what? Bertie Holcomb? Is he related to Robert Holcomb, Parvati's father? I wonder. Black Hole Bertie Holcomb.
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
So how did you get away?
I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get a sequel to Terror on Monarch. I see the adjutant sent her own freelancer to mourn Helen's death. Mr. Kincannon really knows how...
Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety. We don't toss troublemakers out of airlocks. We just throw them over the edge.
Okay, nice.
Sublight Underground takes care of its own. We're the future of Sublight. Just you wait and see. I don't much care if you work for the adjutant. You want my respect? You show respect to Mr. Kincannon. I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect. Why'd Helen have to go and die in our hotel? We don't need that kind of notoriety.
Yeah, I agree. She should have just died somewhere else, but where? I don't know. Don't ask me. Hooray, it's not stealing. Nice. Pa-da-dum. Grand Colonial Hotel. Is this a truck? I think so. Oh, nice flowers.
Colonial is my patron.
Fast travel location. Sealed? Why is it sealed? Do you know who I am? I can bury you in under 6 tons of paperwork.
I'm pretty happy working for Slug. Mr. Kincannon treats us with respect.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Okay, sealed. How can I get inside? This building, I mean.
You've got your job to do, and you'll get fired if you don't do it.
Thanks for the understanding.
I wasn't finished. Couldn't I just go out on a ship for a brief period? A handful of minutes, maybe? Just a quick trip to Byzantium so I can check on my stocks. I promise it won't take more than an hour.
Sir, for both our sakes, I'm just gonna pretend like you didn't say anything.
So how do I enter this sealed compound? This sealed building over here. Maybe from here? Wait. Oh, I can't. Can I jump over that railing? Damn it, I can't. Why? Why? Oh well. Welcome to Grand Colonial.
Greetings, Inspector.
Oh.
No need to check in here. Your paperwork has all been processed. You should be able to find the Colonial right ahead.
Belholm Norville.
I hope you catch the killers soon, Inspector. I don't want to see the Grand Colonial shut down. Wow, you're the Adjutant's own gun hand. Please, make yourself at home.
News travel fast, eh? I thought Sofia Akande wants Aldervaris to be off the books. You know, no records of her dealing with Aldervaris. But how come these sublight thugs know about Aldervaris? Their information network must be better than the Adjutant.
No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas. Oh, you're the Inspector. Welcome. Has anyone helped you with your luggage yet? Sublight Underground appreciates your patronage. Are you enjoying the amenities? No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas.
Oh, but it's empty. What's this? Oh, elevator. Wait, what? Okay. Charles Rockwell. What is this? A giant bonsai? Liqueur. Oh, the courtyard, Grand Colonial.
Oh my stars. This is the hotel? I only ever seen a place like this in periodicals. Or that one episode of Agent Khan.
Agent Khan. Periodicals. The Grand Colonial. Who placed all these ammunitions over here? The satellite thugs are quite careless, yeah? What's this place? Still pocket watch? Yeah, why not? I'll steal it. Steal everything. We are the ultimate kleptomaniac. Sealed. Whoa. There's a downstairs. This place is quite big. Trash. What's this? Why can't I examine it? Oh, thieves' note. Sullivan, we got a new mark today from the bellhops. Green ship, crate is on the back wall. Jewelry box should be there. Just take the whole thing. These folk are so rich they probably won't even notice it went missing. The fans in the warehouse should be buying. Make sure to keep the bellhops cut before you go spending. Okay, which bellhop is in cahoots with this Sullivan the thief and his partner? So there are at least 2 thieves, yeah? There are at least 2 thieves. Oh. Let's go back up first. Sealed? How dare you block my path? This courtyard is quite nice, you know. The color combinations may not be ideal for me, but it looks quite nice.
It's also horrible. I can't believe someone so famous as Halcyon Helen could meet a fate like this.
It really is a terrible shame. I absolutely adored her serials.
I almost can't imagine someone wretched enough to do such a thing. You don't think a dissident could be here, do you?
Get a hold of yourself. The administrator would never allow someone as dangerous as a dissident here. Eridanos is safe. This is all just a terrible coincidence.
Of course, you are absolutely right. I think the idea of a psychopath wandering among us is just making me nervous. You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Helen.
I see the adjutant sent her own freelancer to mourn Helen's death.
Purple berry. What is a statue of? Wait, is it a canid? I don't know. Who's talking? Who's talking? I don't hear the voice.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Bo.
I see the adjutant sent her own freelancer to mourn Helen's death.
You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Helen.
Okay, let's circle this building. Yeah. What's over here? Ooh, nice grass, I guess. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, can I fall? Hold on. Can I fall? I don't want to fall. Oh no, I can't. Good. I can't. Oh, I do can. What's down here? My leg. No. Can I fall? I think I can. Okay, let's not fall. No. Oh, I thought I fell. Slug bruiser, huh? Who's this?
I don't much care if you work for the adjutant. You want my respect? You show respect to you can.
Bridge to hotel to pallet house discovered. Pallet house? What is pallet house? It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Yeah. Better than nature. Auntie Cleo. Amelia Stillwell. Why is it blocked? Because of the murder, maybe? Oh yeah, what's this? Coolant tank? What do you need this for? Coolant tank, I mean. Huh? 5-ton pallet house. Welcome to Eridanos. What is a pallet house? Okay, let's talk to Amelia Stillwell.
Move along.
Okay.
Move along.
Did you hear? They hired an inspector to investigate Helen's murder.
An inspector coming to a private resort? How does Rizzo's know they won't just loaf around, stealing drinks and rifling through guests' belongings?
I don't know.
You should be careful what you say. I don't know what the inspector looks like. They could be right next to us at this very moment.
Boo!
How likely is that? The murder's making you paranoid. I can't believe Helen's gone.
I see the adjutant sent her own freelancer to mourn Helen's death.
Later. Let's just enter the hotel first, yeah? Yeah. Maybe I'll circle the hotel one time. This is a big hotel. Finders keepers. If you don't eat your purple berry munch, then I'll eat it. Again, why am I like this? Only 1 hour passed and I already feel sleepy. I always started playing a game at the wrong time. Why is it like? Why is it always like this? Fuck.
I can't. I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here.
Ugh. Oh, you can go from the back.
I see the adjutant sent her own freelancer to mourn Helen's death.
Donovan Mathas? Who's this?
No, I ain't. What the hell? Yes, I am supposed to be here. No, I don't think the waiter is coming back with our drinks. Might be my fault. Sorry.
Donovan Mathas.
No, I ain't. What the hell? Yes, I am supposed to be here. No, I don't think the
Oh, a swimming pool. Let's see. What is this? A cute little altar? Perhaps? Wait, the ladder? Wait, they only have one ladder to go up the balcony? What the heck? Oh no. Okay, I see. Nice. Oh, okay. Huh. Where were we last? Oh no. Pool Plaza, okay.
That smell. Whatever that is, it'll kill more than bacteria.
Yeah, I mean, isn't public swimming pool always smell like this because of the chemicals they use? Okay. Dolph McAllister? Who's this?
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you?
Why does the pool look all green?
Space me if I knew. I got here for my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it.
This morning, so it happened just before the Spectrum Brown launch.
Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off. What with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
What? We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchard. So, the person who's supposed to clean the pool is dead. Is this death related to Helen, to Halcyon Helen's death? Face down in his own spit?
Look, I call it how I see it. They found the poor slackwit alongside syringes enough to put down a herd of mantisaurs. His family will have to be fined. Rizzo should have been more careful about who they hired. They're lucky nothing got permanently damaged.
Something about this sounds off kilter. I'd like to take a look around.
Alright. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used.
Okay.
Oh, and you can talk to Lily, my boss.
Lily.
She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the Purpleberry Orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now,
Lily.
anything else I can do for you?
Got some questions about the pool.
So long as you don't want to go in, I can answer anything you like.
Pretty heavily armed for a pool guard, aren't you?
Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
You said that Rizzo's hired someone to do the cleaning.
Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got triplicale for brains, but that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things.
Syringes. So he died of substance abuse. I wonder if this is real or someone made him look like he died from substance abuse. That's everything for now.
Sounds good to me.
Dolph McAllister. I was about to call him Donovan. I forgot. You know, I'm not good with names. Dolph McAllister. I'll be on me way. Oh, what's this? Transition to Grand Colonial Hotel. Hold on.
So when the Rizzo spokesman said that the unveiling would be indefinitely postponed, what did he mean? Are we going to have to wait an entire week? 2 weeks?
I suspect it may take longer than that. If the murder isn't solved, the unveiling could be postponed for as long as a month.
Wow.
I can't believe that! We should sue.
We can sue later. For now, let's just enjoy the day and hope the murder is solved with due haste.
I can't believe it. What? How could they? Monsters. So this is the pool. What's this? Rules? No running, no brisk walking, no galloping, no prancing, no lingering on pool grounds without a lingering pass. Minimum price of 2,000 bits. Lingering pass. No splashing water higher than 3.48 feet. No rough housing without a rough housing pass. Minimum price of 2,000 bits minus 1 bits. No swimming or lounging without food or drink in hand. What? No swimming or lounging without food or drink in hand? What kind of rule is that? Failure to adhere to these rules will result in a fine. This fine will be multiplied to the power of the number of rules you have broken. There is no maximum fine amount. What the fuck? This place is awesome though. Floating platforms. Okay. Maybe I should investigate the surroundings, but not now, later. This is what it is. Toss ball? Is it a toss ball? I don't know. Maybe it is. It doesn't look like a tennis court though. Let us explore, investigate. Huh? Pool chemical required. Pool chemical required. Okay. What is it harmful? The green goo, is it harmful? Let's see. Oh, dead sprat. I think the pool chemical is harmful, yeah? Is it? I don't know. It's not. Examine. A mechanical contraptions for propagating chemicals inserted above through the pool water. Someone has scratched a sentence into the filter's plating. Irion was here. Wait, what? Captain Irion? The same Captain is this Captain Irion? The captain who was delivering the medical Autobots to Dr. Wanda Dorset on Groundbreaker? The one that we saved on Scylla from outlaws? Really? Is it just the same name or is it the same person? Irion. Irion. Need to find the chemicals for this. Okay, let's check this part. What's this?
Wonder who gets it if you hit it over the edge.
I don't know. Your coochie? Yep, this must be a tossball court. The fabulous Bertie, the black hole Holcomb of the Rizzo's Rangers. Parvati, what do you think? Do you think this Bertie Holcomb is related to your father, Robert Holcomb? What do you think? I don't know how it's played, okay. But we'll circle the pool first before we enter the hotel. Oh, what's this? Ad drone, dang it. Oh, what's this? A lounge, oh. This looks like a Rizzo security.
We're all part of the Rizzo's family.
Okay, so?
The company gives us a discount on Spectrum Ground. You don't know how grateful I am to the morale improvement program. Changed my life. My last quarterly review said I had an attitude problem. Morale improvement program fixed me right up. Happy customers are repeat customers. Wow, the adjutant's on hired gun. I could never work for Slug. They're not recognized by the board. Spectre, hope you catch that killer soon. Rizzo's cares about the happiness of its family. Spacer's Choice can't say that.
I wonder if that's true.
You don't know how grateful I am to the morale improvement program.
I wonder if Rizzo is like MSI back on Monarch. They try to change things to make improvements for the workers, right? Improve working conditions, etc. They're doing their best with what they have. I hope Rizzo is also like that. It would be grim if MSI the only company that is doing that. Zap. CNPs, fundable edibles. What the heck? Supply salvage shipping. Oop. Spectrum Orange. Oh, I can go up here maybe? No? I don't know. Welcome to Eridanos. Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Can I get on top of this building? It's closed. No. Nothing over here. Okay, nothing. Now let's circle the pool. Maybe we'll find some clues or hints around here. No? No, nothing. Okay, let's enter the hotel then. Hold on. Wow, beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, let's enter the hotel first before we explore the other parts of Eridanos, yeah? The Grand Colonial. Hurrah! Rizzo's Moral Improvement Program. Joy, joy. Don't be you, be better. Constable Keen? Oh, a constable. Okay. Hello.
The murder has inflicted severe emotional trauma on me. I demand a room upgrade.
Funny.
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way here. I can't believe Helen's gone. We're never going to get
Concierge Halston.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but while the hotel is an active crime scene, I regret to inform you that all new bookings, room upgrades, room downgrades, and in-room massages are Oh, you're the special inspector. Mr. Kincannon warned me you'd be checking in soon.
Who?
Why, you.
No, not the special inspector. I meant your boss. Oh, right. Which one? No, not the special inspector. I meant your boss.
Oh, Mr. Kincannon. He runs all sublet underground operations in the Eridanos atmospheric complex, including the Grand Colonial Hotel. But he keeps his office down in the warehouse district, near the docks. If you should require to meet with him in person, you're most likely to find him there. While you're here, Inspector, could I set you up with a room?
This is one of the few NPC with better than the rest character models. Doesn't look like a statue. Wait, so sublight, hold on. Eridanos, so Eridanos Atmospheric Complex is the full name of Eridanos, of course. So the whole complex is run by Sublight. So this is Sublight owned, but I guess other corporations can rent space here. Like, I don't know. Have I seen other corporations besides Sublight so far? Well, I've seen security guard in Rizzo's armor, so I'm guessing yeah. Sure, what you've got.
For you, only the best, ma'am, of course. You'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. I'm sure it'll be ready for you by the time you've examined the crime scene. I believe Constable Keen should be waiting for you in the grand ballroom.
Don't tell me it is the room where they found Helen's body? Where did they find Helen's body? I don't know. Didn't see the grand ballroom on my way in.
Oh, the ballroom's right behind the tower elevators. Swing a left or a right, then cut through the crowd of spectators. You can't miss it.
Can't miss it, really.
The Grand Colonial front desk warmly welcomes you, Inspector. It's a pleasure to see you again. How may I be of assistance to you, Inspector?
Inspectora. The Grand Colonial sure is interesting.
It certainly is a marvel of modern ingenuity, luxury, and ambition. Please, allow me to answer any curiosities you might have about our building and the amenities on offer.
Amenities? What does the penthouse have to offer?
Twice the size of the next biggest room, and kitted out with any amenity you want, as well as many that you won't. Best to enjoy it while you can, Inspector. Typically, the only people who can afford the penthouse suite have enough bits to suffocate everyone on Terra 2.
Oh.
Also, please inform me if Woolridge gives you a hard time about getting a better room than his. Don't tell him I said this, but everyone on staff wants to strangle him.
Oh, you mean Spencer Woolridge. Okay, so I guess only people like the chairman can afford the penthouse. Is there anything special about the upper levels?
Most certainly. All the important folks can be found in the upmost parts of the hotel. You can hardly walk 3 feet without bumping into a tossball grate or a bored exec. Though maybe don't bump into them. Could be harmful to your health.
Okay. Tossball athletes or board exec. No one seems to talk much about the lower levels of the hotel.
Who would be interested in a staff-only area? Most folks never ask about the sewers beneath Rizzo's plant either.
Staff-only area? Sewers beneath Rizzo plant? You can't honestly tell me there is nothing of interest in an entire half of the hotel.
Of interest to your investigation? Well, I suppose there is that one door we're not supposed to open. But I'm sorry, Inspector, I'm not authorized to grant you access to any staff sections of the hotel. You'll have to find a way in on your own.
Oh, okay. As a fine suggestion. I will. That's enough about the hotel.
If you're sure.
You've got some high-profile guests here, right? What can you tell me about them?
My apologies, Inspector, but that would be a severe violation of guest privacy. We here at the Grand Colonial firmly believe that... All right, my supervisor just walked out of earshot. Some folks just don't understand the importance of gossip. About whom? And what would you wish to know?
Did you notice anything about Halcyon Helen before she died?
You know, out of everyone here, I probably knew the least about Helen. I'm not much of an Aetherwave watcher myself. And Helen always had a crowd of admirers chasing her, you see. So she rarely stopped to chat. Friendly enough, surely, but always seemed untouchable. Emphasis on seemed.
Was she closer with some people than others?
Everyone wanted to be around Helen. She could usually be seen alongside Bertie or Woolrich, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, they're lovers, right? Bertie Holcomb, I think. Bellboy. No, not Bellboy. What is the job title? Bellhop? Yeah, Bellhop Norville. I refer to Bertie as Helen's beau. Heard Black Hole Bertie was staying here.
Ah, Bertie. Is he bigger than he is dumb, or dumber than he is big? I have a bet with a friend. Not sure we'll ever get it to pay out. Bertie used to be Helen's beau, though he isn't anymore, and not just because she's dead.
Oh.
If I had 1,000,000 bits, I'd spend everyone just to learn what caused their split.
Oh, so before Helen died, they split already. So they were ex-lovers. Helen's co-star, Woolrich, he have any reason to want her dead? Alright, I'm not going to pretend I am good at English, but I just want to ask, is this grammatically correct? He have any reason? Shouldn't it be he has? Or has he? I don't know. Again, not implying that I am the authority of the English language. Helen's co-star Woolrich, he have any reason to want her dead?
If looks could kill, he'd have put her in the ground 10 times over. Man's clearly jealous of her success compared to his. See, I'd bet we're the only 2 people thinking about him in all of Eridanos. And I only am because you mentioned his name. If you leave woolly cow milk out, it turns to curds. Leave the curds out, they begin to get stale, then rot. Woolridge is on his way to the trash bin, and everyone knows it. Either he's in denial, or he knew Helen would be checking out soon, judging by his increasing demands for a room upgrade.
Oh, so Spencer Woolridge is a has-been, or what I mean is, he is an actor whose star power has been waning recently, I guess. There's enough gossip for right now.
That's a shame, Inspector. What if I wanted to know a little about you?
Of course. I'm a freelance captain, changing the colony one high-stakes encounter at a time.
A dashing gunslinger type, then. I'm sure the investigation will turn out splendidly in your hands. Or at least Mr. Kincannon seems confident enough to believe so. I can... That's all you required to hear? Meanwhile, I was just starting to enjoy myself.
Maybe you should get a room with Aldervaris, you know? Concierge Halston. Wanted to check if my room was ready yet.
Of course. Allow me to just pull up your info. It looks like you'll be staying in our luxurious penthouse suite, vacated just recently. So recently that unfortunately the room's still being cleaned. I'm sure it'll be ready for you by the time you've examined the crime scene. I believe Constable Keene should be waiting for you in the grand ballroom.
Alright. Thanks, I'll be on my way then. Okay. Playing hard to get, huh? I know you want some lesbian action with Aldervaris. What's this? Join us for the Prophet of Profitability seminar. Prophet of Profitability flyer. A flyer promoting a productotherapy seminar with renowned Prophet of Profitability, Jasmine Leiva, at her retreat in the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Under her patented system, purge your body of nefarious humor, stopping you from unlocking your true productive potential. Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Okay. Let's explore the first floor first, yeah? Yeah. Oh, I can get inside, good. The Dissident Queen, Chapter 2. Halcyon Helen encounters the Slugmen. Having fought their way past the numerous bandit ambushes and hostile automechanicals, Halcyon Helen and Olympus Opal had found themselves at the gates of the Dissident hideout. "You are a fine partner, easily better than my last," said Helen, "but I dare say these fiends outrank your typical anti-establishment scum. Many of them were scientists before they deserted their corporations, whereupon they stole technology for their own nefarious purposes. I've seen their abominations and they are more than a typical person can handle. You should return to your job and to the place where you are needed." "Though I know my work was valuable," Opal said, "I am still pleased that I was promoted to assist in your quest to rid the galaxy of those who would threaten the colony's productivity. The two of us together will, I believe, be twice as effective in eliminating the enemies of the board." Helen did not respond, but instead bid her companion be silent, for she had seen that the gates to the Dissident hideout were no longer shut. Someone or something had opened them. The Dissident hideout. The Dissident Queen. Oh, what is this room? Huh? How can I get there? Oh, there is a staircase leading down, I think. Yeah, okay. So I have to go from the floor below. The Grand Colonial Hotel. Check-in terminal. Greetings, Concierge Halston. Acquire a penthouse key. Check-in terminal. Error. Room not yet ready. What? Okay, never mind. Fuck you. What is this? Lost and found.
Nice and easy.
Yes, steal everything, you kleptomaniac. Severed head of Burbage 2000. Is it Burbage or Burbage? The head of Burbage 2000 torn from its body in the penultimate act of Titus Androidicus. Why, foolish Burbage, dost thou not perceive that Halcyon is but a wilderness of dissidents, and it is only through our citizens' vigilance that they will be caught? Report any and all suspicious behavior to your local constable. Titus Androidicus. So this is a replica for the movie? I don't know. Hey, do you notice the hotel jingle? The hotel jingle, it is the main menu theme. It is the main menu theme. I just realized it. What is this? Garden. Oh, it is outside. Okay. Halcyon Helen and the Brain Eaters. Morari marirari narari. Okay, the Earth Direct. I missed some lore about the Earth Directorate and the Great War or something. Grand Ballroom Concierge. Bellhop.
Welcome to the Grand Colonial. Please make yourself at home. No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas.
It's okay. Thank you for informing me. What is this room, girls? Get over here. Glacier water. The Grand Colonial. Oh, heck. I guess I need to increase my heck. Hold on. Wait, did I just spend all my skills? Oh no. Alright, time to contact our benefactors, you know. I have received word that they have established presence here. One of their agents have established presence here. We need his help. Deliver us the substance we require to increase Aldervaris's brain power. Okay, hold on. Okay, that was quick. I don't know how that guy managed to blend so seamlessly. Whoever these benefactors are, I hope they don't have any malicious intent for us. Right, crew? The side effect is rather painful. My brain. Okay. Let's go. The Grand Colonial Hotel Concierge Terminal. Welcome to the Grand Colonial Concierge Terminal. Please do not store any insufficiently encrypted gossip on the Grand Colonial Concierge Terminal. Access restricted messages. To Concierge from Cedric Kincannon. Oh, Mr. Kincannon? Subject, that dang fool. Halston. I have reason to believe Ludovico is getting agitated again. which will likely present itself in several dozen messages to you, each demanding a reduction in Rizzo's payments. Huh? Funnel these messages into the trash, if you please. If Ludovico wants to renegotiate the terms of our contract, he's welcome to take his operations elsewhere. Cedric. Okay, so Ludovico, maybe he's the one in charge of Rizzo's operations here. Okay. Guest complains. Good luck. From annoyed subject, these infernal rackets. To okay. Do you like torturing me? Is that what this is? When I first learned I'd be just beneath the floor occupied by the Rizzo's Rangers, I was excited, as any tossable loving Halcyonite should be. What I did not anticipate is the degree to which these hullheads seem to enjoy prancing to and fro, pounding on their floor and my ceiling. Every hour of the architect cursed day, did they install a tossable fifth court upstairs while I wasn't looking, or is this normal? And worst of all, it sounds like one of them has decided to start imitating a woolly cow. I'll give them that it's a convincing facsimile, but it has no place in a hotel, and each bleat is so loud it shakes the glasses on my face. I demand a room change yesterday for each additional hour after midnight today that I am not rehomed. I expect at least one employee to be fired. From a concerned Byzantine subject, mechanical menace, to whatever member of the help it may concern, I've heard a horrible clanking passing my room every night for the past 6 nights. Yesterday I mustered up all my courage and sent a servant to look, and upon her return she said, seen what looks like an armed mechanical wander by my room for the past 6 nights. She said it was something called a Burbash 3001 and that it was a serial star. If this machine is a serial star, I must ask, why are you filming outside our rooms without paying us? We're not consenting to having our temporary property filmed. There is no doubt a contract for this, and if the machine is being allowed to wander without being filmed, then I want to be paid double. Do you have any idea how dangerous that thing could be? It could tread on my foot and ruin my aspirations to be a professional dancer, if I ever decide to have those aspirations. What the fuck? I urgently await a response. These people are funny. VIP guest list. Ruth Bellamy, aka Halcyon Helen, Spencer Woolrich, aka the Savage Tribal Chief, right? Black Hole Bertie Holcomb. Request manifest, Helen Halcyon. Concierge Terminal. Despite her celebrity status, the greater part of Halcyon Helen's requests have been fairly normal. Soap, shampoo, new towels, and so on. The one exception is her unusual assumption of food and drink. I'm not one to judge about that sort of thing. Law knows I've seen stranger proclivities from other guests. But she really does request a lot and frequently. Listen to this. For lunch today she ordered 6 borscht and bean sandwiches, 2 purple berry shakes, 2 purple berry liqueurs, several retro rockets, and cigarettes enough to crush a teacup canid. I wondered if she's planning a party, but the cleaning staff say that every time they've gone up, there has been no sign of what she's ordered. If Helen really does keep managing to get through all of what she's been ordering, then maybe she could consider quitting show business and entering the competitive consumption scene instead. Requests manifest, Spencer Woolrich. Concierge Terminal. In the past 2 weeks, I've received 315 different service requests from Mr. Woolrich. These requests include but are not limited to his entire wardrobe from Terror on Monarch, 413 different outfits including a primal suit, 5 gallons of each color of spectrum except black, once 50 gallons of black, teacup canids of various breeds, a plasma launcher, and consisting of over 60% of all total requests, an upgraded room. Administrator Ludovico authorized him to move into the second largest room just to shut him the heck up. But Halcyon Helen got the biggest one, and of course, Woolrich can't accept that he's been eclipsed. Got another room upgrade request as I was typing this. I've more than half a mind to send an exterminator to fumigate his room, just so he can't request anything else for a while, but then he might come down here and try to talk to me, and I think I'd quite honestly rather be dead. Hold on, so Ludovico is the administrator of this Eridanos atmospheric complex. So he's not from Rizzo. So why was he complaining about Rizzo's payments? Okay, I think I still don't understand the full picture of the relationship and how this place is managed. So Sublight owns the atmospheric complex, including the Grand Colonial Hotel. Other corporation, like Rizzo, establish their presence here, which I assume they have to pay money to Sublight, right? Oh, or maybe administrator is a title for someone in charge of Rizzo's operation here on Eridanos, not the administrator of the whole complex, maybe. Request manifest. Holcomb, Black Hole Bertie. Concierge Terminal. Holcomb's requests have been about what you'd expect from a professional skullcracker. Toss ball sticks. New clothes because he keeps, and I quote, accidentally tearing the shirts that are too small for my giant muscles. Oh, funny how the ribs I've seen look more like they've been made by hand. I've noticed that he's asked for very little in the way of effort, accelerators or enhancers. No skin tough, no oxycomp, not even any dervish mist. Typically, tossball players go through that filth like no one else. Maybe Holcomb's trying to prove something to Helen. Whatever it is, I don't think it's going to work. Oh, could it be their split up is because of substance abuse on Bertie's part? Return to route. Exita. Alright.
Be right there.
Grand Ballroom. I don't want to go here. What is this? Requires employee access card level 8 to unlock. TNL Needler. Grand Ballroom.
Black Hole Bertie's disappeared, you know.
Oh,
That poor fellow
disappeared.
must be inconsolable.
Disappeared? Wait, what? So he didn't left. I mean, he didn't leave, but he disappeared, and no one knows whether he left or not. Is that it?
I hope you catch the killer soon, Inspector. I don't want to see the Grand Colonial shut down.
Because you'll be losing your job, I understand.
Are you enjoying the amenities?
I haven't been to my room.
Oh, you're the Inspector. Welcome. Has anyone helped you with your luggage yet?
Don't have any luggage.
Sublight Underground appreciates your patronage.
You're welcome.
No, I'm sorry. We don't serve any drinks with those tiny umbrellas.
I was nearly attacked by a terror ray on my way.
I was nearly attacked.
I was nearly attacked by a
What?
terror ray.
All of them have the same experience. So terror rays must be a plague here. Is this place infested by terror rays? Where do these terror rays come from? Did someone brought them off-world? From off-world? I don't know. Wentworth cigarettes. Final cigarettes in Halcyon. Wait, hold on. I read somewhere, I forgot, was it in a dialogue or in the notes? But I remember I heard or either read that Nyoka's last name is Wentworth, right? Is this Wentworth related to Niuka? Oh, Norville.
The crime scene's awaiting, Inspector. Can't believe something like this could happen in my hotel. When I found her, I was just hoping she had a little too much to drink, but all the grievous bodily injury adds up, I suppose.
Grievous bodily injury? Wait, huh? So violence was involved and no one noticed what happened? She was lying in a pool of blood and your first thought was, I wonder if she's drunk.
Hey, Byzantines and restraint aren't two words that often go together. Wouldn't be the first blood-soaked, unconscious partygoer I've come across.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm sure you've got questions.
You wanna give me more details on how you came across the body?
Sure, I'd taken to checking the ballroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand. Found her right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period. Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
Even sprats are here? Where do they come from? Either someone deliberately brought them from off-world, or these creatures snuck onto ships, and when those ships landed here, they took off and now inhabit the complex. I don't know. Did you kill Helen? You can tell me if you did. It'll be our secret.
What? No! Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse.
Uh-huh.
I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day.
Any idea why Helen would have been in the ballroom after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling?
Back to my other questions.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Did you see Helen on the day of her death?
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh, wait. You mean when she was still breathing? No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee to speculate about the actions of a hotel guest. Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
Persuade. I think we both know that you are itching to gossip.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the hotel premises with the Prophet of Profitability.
Oh,
and
Jasmine.
didn't see her come back. A little on the suspicious side, I think. Seemed especially strange, seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
Jasmine Leva, the Prophet of Profitability. She has a seminar here, right? According to the flyer. What's the deal with the Prophet of Profitability? She a guest?
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Why didn't Helen and the Prophet get along?
Far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are always ready to read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the Prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more.
Oh, back to my other questions.
I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. I just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
Got any idea who might have wanted to do Helen in?
Everyone's got theories. I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's. Everyone's got...
I still want to hear it. Okay, never mind. Goodbye. What's this? Elevator?
With Halcyon Helen gone, does that mean Spencer Woolrich will get all her roles?
I certainly hope not. That man doesn't even act as well as I do.
Of course not, you buffoon. How can Spencer Woolrich act as Halcyon Helen? Halcyon Helen is a woman. Spencer Woolrich is a man, right? Oh, hold on. My ears. What happened to my ears? It feels like it's being stabbed by a needle. What the heck is going on? Ugh. Okay.
Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief. I see the adjutant sent her own freelancer to mourn Helen's...
Refreshments. Pool leading outside, right? Halcyon Helen. Yep, the pool. Dolph McAllister. Are those aliens in the poster?
Oh, come on. Why is the lounge closed? I wanted brunch.
The lounge closed? Is there any other way to get in? No. Locked.
Mr. Kincannon really knows how to run a hotel. You know, I never imagined Spencer Woolrich would outlive Halcyon Helen. Bertie Holcomb is likely beside himself in grief.
Yeah, I can go up.
Murder or no murder, it is my right to loiter on a bar stool. How else should I be expected to avoid my wife?
What do you mean, your wife?
I'll bet you 10 bits this is all just some sort of publicity stunt.
Oh. So you think Helen is still alive? And that's a fake body? Sublight, mascot. Sublight is not the best light. It's sublight.
We should try to solve the puzzle hedges in the orchards. The prize is supposed to be something valuable.
Really? Valuable? Really? Okay, let's get to the Constable Keen.
I knew I should have gotten her autograph when I had the chance.
Why is everybody staring? Didn't nobody teach them to respect the dead? Oh gosh, is that Miss Helen? Can we see?
What the heck? Oh, Rizzo security. Oh, so Rizzo handles security? Oh. Hold on. So, okay, so the Eridanos atmospheric complex is owned by Sublight, including the hotel, right? Rizzo has a presence here. So that means Rizzo and Sublight both working together handling security of this complex. So that yeah, I thought Rizzo security would only patrol Rizzo's area, and Sublight patrol the rest. Okay.
Company gives us a discount on Spectrum Brown.
Dr. Goodnight, Constable Keen, okay.
Oh, thank the law. Inspector, you don't know how relieved I am to see you.
I was actually looking for the bar. Do they serve drinks with the little umbrellas here?
Our dossier mentioned you had problems committing to a job. In accordance with Rizzo's company policy, I am required to give you this motivational message.
Oh, she's Rizzo.
I believe you will find that assisting your local Rizzo's security department is even more thrilling than the sweet, smooth flavor of Rizzo's Spectrum vodka.
Dr. Goodnight, ecstatic to make your various acquaintances and so on? Are we finished with the pleasantries? There's something I'm excited to show you.
Alright, I forgot. I forgot. Why did they decide to hire Aldervaris again to investigate this murder? Was it after we received a job from Sofia Akande? Was it? Oh, no. It was because we were flying on the Unreliable, and the Unreliable is registered under the name Alex Hawthorne, and Captain Alex Hawthorne is somewhat, Captain Alex Hawthorne is implied to be somewhat well known as a freelancer, right? That's why they hired Aldervaris, I think. I remember now. Is it directions to the spa?
Are you talking about that program? What was it called? Perspiring Your Way to Productivity? No, what I have is much more invigorating.
Our coroner has developed a device which may prove useful in your investigation. Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you.
Our office has instructed her to hand it over to you. Oh, please. You make it sound as if I'm turning over stolen goods. Behold, my discrepancy amplifier. Hold it in your hands. Feel the way it hums with ontological potential.
Okay, hold on. Constable is it? So if Constable Keen is with Rizzo, so that means Rizzo handles all the security of Eridanos then. Okay, so maybe Sublight owns Eridanos, right? They operate the landing pad and the docks, but for everything else, it's Rizzo security. Okay, so maybe Sublight handles the landing pad, right? The landing pad, the docks, and the dock workers, as well as the hotel staff. But the security is handled by Rizzo. Is it correct? Interesting. I'm guessing this device makes use of deterministic calculus.
You're rather sharp in your upper story. I can see why you're the inspector. The discrepancy amplifier uses a deterministic model of our universe to detect the discrepancy between what should be and what actually is. Then it renders any discrepancies visible by using the power of magnification.
That sounds like magic though. I mean, even for a high-tech technology, that sounds very OP. I don't know. Sounds like something the OSI teaches.
Oh, goodness, no. I don't care for OSI doctrine. I just enjoy their math.
I'm contractually prohibited from endorsing off-brand technology, but I'll bend that rule just this once. You'll want to peer into the amplifier and examine the crime scene.
The discrepancy amplifier. Greetings, Inspector. Thanks to the half-genius, half-mad scientific mind of Dr. Goodnight, You've been granted the discrepancy amplifier, a handy investigation device for uncovering clues throughout Eridanos. Be sure to equip the discrepancy amplifier in a weapon slot before you continue your hunt for Helen's killer. Okay. Where is the discrepancy? Okay, this one. Discrepancy amplifier. Huh? Oh, manufactured by Force? Oh, that's why Constable Kane said she wasn't supposed to advertise off-brand technology, because this is made by Force, not by Rizzo. Okay. Designed by the... Wait, hold on. This is made by Force, but designed by Dr. Goodnight. So I assume Dr. Goodnight is not with Rizzo then. Maybe Dr. Goodnight is with Force. She is a Force employee. Maybe. Designed by Dr. Goodnight, the discrepancy amplifier is an inductive reasoning simulator and computation device fine-tuned to pick up discrepancies in the Eridanos atmospheric complex. The device requires the strong magnetic fields of the Eridanos complex. Oh, and cannot function anywhere else in the colony. Oh, so it is fine-tuned to work only in Eridanos. Interesting. Can I upgrade it? It's level 1, right? Scanning Eridanos for evidence. To catch Helen's killer, you'll need to use the discrepancy amplifier scope to reveal clues not visible to the naked eye. Once you've located some evidence, aim directly at it while zooming in with the scope and press the interact button to analyze it.
Take a look at the crime scene. I'll stay out of your way until you're done. Take a look at the crime scene.
Go on, Inspector. Give the amplifier a try.
Actually, I wanted a word.
Ah, I was waiting for this. Yes, of course. I'm only too eager to cooperate.
Tell me, we haven't been introduced yet. Pleased to make your acquaintance, Doctor.
My goodness, I must have died and ascended to the architect's plane. I never imagined I'd meet someone courteous and well-mannered in this hotel. I'd be more than happy to banter with you after I finish my autopsy. Until then, shall we talk about the body?
Sure. What have you got for me?
Our leading lady must have riled up someone. Her wounds from cranium to metatarsal are as follows. A blow to the head, severe enough to lacerate the flesh. Followed by a suite of plasma burns down the neck and back, signs of poisoning, evidence of inanition and desiccation, possible signs of jaundice, some shingles, one malformed toenail.
Medical. Let's stick to the most likely cause of death.
That's good advice. I'll just strike out malformed toenail as a possible cause of death. The short version is this. Helen was killed by poison, a blow to the head, and a plasma weapon.
Whoa.
Possibly more.
A blow, a poison, and plasma weapon. Could it be the perpetrator is more than one person? What if it was 3 persons? Someone hitting her head, someone poisoning her, and someone blasting her with plasma weapon. I'll bear it in mind. There was one other thing. Or maybe that's what the killer wants us to think, that there are a group of perpetrators. But why?
I am, of course, at your service.
I'd like to know a little more about you.
Oh, why, I'm flattered, Inspector. Let me think. I've worked at the Grand Colonial for about as long as it's been around. Prior to that, I lived in Byzantium, but I always felt like it was missing something. And that something turned out to be corpses. Byzantium has much in the way of luxury, but examining the dead does not rank amongst the preferred activities of the elite.
Most people seem to think highly of Byzantium.
It's not necessarily that I dislike it, just that I think the day-in, day-out flow of luxury gets old. Leisure's worth its salt, of course, but sometimes you need to get a little corpse blood on your hands to remember why life's worth living.
Let's switch places then, Doc. I very much prefer a life of luxury, day in, day out. Sounds like you enjoy being a coroner.
Absolutely. Usually I'm just a medical practitioner, so I almost never get to deal with anything as unique, or as quiet, as a corpse. The most interesting thing I saw prior to this was the back of Mr. Woolrich's throat after he blew out his vocal cords shouting at an attendant. If I weren't here, I'd be back in my quarters, rewatching Byzantium in the spring, or working on my automatic sprat peeler.
Sprat peeler. Speaking of inventions, I'm curious about this discrepancy amplifier.
Oh, good. One of my favorite subjects. Ask away, my dear. Ask away.
What made you invent the amplifier?
I didn't expect an existentialist question so early today. It's a need. Just as sprats feel they must breed, or canids feel they must brutally maul each other, I feel the need to create.
The amplifier seems more intelligent than most automechanicals. Any idea why?
You're smarter than I look. Guess there's no shame in telling you exactly what it is you're using, seeing how you're so curious. As it so happened, my husband was mortally wounded in a marauder raid about a year ago. Wasn't going to live more than a few hours. I happened to have an excess of preservative fluids, a scanning device in need of a central processor, and a sudden burst of inspiration. A tragedy doesn't mean you can't be proactive.
Are you insane? Why would you do something like that?
Hey now, some people are more sentimental than others, right? It'd be a waste not to make use of everything I can. Besides, my husband was the prior constable. He would have wanted his brain used for the pursuit of justice.
Oh, so Eridanos suffered a marauder attack in the past, and her husband was killed in that event. So the amplifier contains her husband's brain. The amplifier seems pretty powerful. Why are you trusting me with it? Okay, the husband's brain is inside the amplifier, right? But that doesn't mean the husband's consciousness is there, right? The brain isn't alive, it just helps power, it just helps make the amplifier functioning, I hope. The amplifier seems pretty powerful. Why are you trusting me with it?
Because you're the inspector. I should think that's rather obvious.
Yeah, but why not just use it yourself?
I invented the discrepancy amplifier to assist me in my own medical work. When you were hired to investigate Helen's death, I realized I had my own part to play. I programmed the amplifier to assist you. I'm entrusting it to your care because I want to see my invention help a brilliant inspector solve the murder of the century.
And you want to be known as the inventor who helped solve Helen's murder?
You don't miss a thing, do you, Inspector? I can see why the constable recommended hiring you. Think of the amplifier as my gift to you. May it avail you in the swift and efficient prosecution of justice.
What happens if I break it or lose it or something?
I still have the blueprint and several extra prototypes floating around, but I might recommend you try to be careful with it. Some of the amplifier's internal components are rare, shall we say, and I don't have an indefinite supply.
Yeah, okay, so it's used. So, yeah. So, she must be referring to her husband's brain, of course. Back to my other questions.
You sure you don't want to know anything else? Oh, alright. We can change the subject.
About this discrepancy amplifier.
Oh, good. One of my favorite subjects. Ask a... You sure you don't... Oh, why I'm flattered, Inspector. Let me think. I've worked at the Grand Colonial for about as long as it's been around. Prior to that, I lived in Byzantium, but I always...
Oh, okay.
Yes, regrettably, I'm not the most interesting of subjects. Much more to see and do, I'm sure.
Okay, we'll talk later. Let me case the joint first, yeah? Any items to steal or to pilfer? No? Samples will be billed to your room. What? Samples are supposed to be free, right? Why is it billed, damn it? Spectrum Brown. Rizos. Buy now. 10% more packaging. Not 10% more content, but more packaging. What the hell? It's brown. If it's brown, drink it down. Examine. Hold on. Parvati, move out of the way.
I'm going.
Halcyon Helen introduces Rizzo Spectrum Brown, Draft 3. I'm Halcyon Helen, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome so many important, rich guests to unveiling of Read the following with due significance. Rizzo Spectrum Brown. Thought Spectrum Black was the pinnacle of quality? Think again. Now your tastes can reach new highs with the wonderful Spectrum Brown, containing notes of look. List whatever you want here, just make it sound good. Rizzo's has put the utmost in quality into their new beverage. Brown also contains a special secret ingredient that can't be found in any other type of drink. Each refreshing sip will leave you feeling more ecstatic than before. It just might have something to do with that. What do we say here? There's a worm in the bottle. Flavor enhancing trifle at the bottle's bottom. Thank you all for coming to this unveiling. Thank you to Rizzo's for allowing me to speak here, and remember, if it's brown, drink it down. So, one of the ingredients is an actual worm? Interesting. What kind of worm?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Okay, hold on. It's locked.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Nice.
What do you mean nice?
On my way.
Rizzo Spectrum Brown. Wait, what? Oh, it is... Is it a weapon also? Oh, okay.
The discrepancy amplifier is now operational. Greetings, designated inspector and/or unauthorized larcenist. This unit has detected a discrepancy related to Halcyon Helen. Unscheduled expiration of. Begin amplification.
Yeah, this tech is not entirely rational. I mean, it has elements of metaphysics, I guess. You know, the OSI and their maths regarding the universe. Well, I mean, all science are science. I mean, they are knowledge. Maybe, yeah. I take my word back. I'm not trying to say I mean, knowledge is knowledge. Science is science. Right? Or am I wrong? I don't know. I mean, if it's a knowledge, then it is a knowledge. And if it is useful, we can use it. Even if it's not useful, it's still a knowledge. I don't know. What am I saying? I see you've been designed with a modular analytical system. What else can you do?
The discrepancy amplifier has been programmed with advanced speech recognition, scientific analysis, and deterministic calculus protocols.
Oh, you'll love this. Amplifier, tell the inspector about your features.
Please do not interrupt the discrepancy amplifier. The discrepancy amplifier is programmed to take instruction from its registered or designated inspector.
How curious. I must have set its impertinence levels to flagrant.
This unit's features include an automated personality simulator. This unit has been programmed to simulate joy and satisfaction in assisting you.
Let's get started. Tell me about this discrepancy you found.
This footprint stands out from the normally spotless floor of the grand ballroom. Typically, the ballroom is cleaned twice daily, which means this must have been made by either Helen or her assailant or assailants.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record? Hold on, taste dirt. taste the dirt.
Oh no, Captain, please don't taste the dirt, and I'm too late.
Discrepancy amplifier. Do the size of these footprints match anything you have on record?
Footprint is a tailor-made 8.75, suggesting that its owner was very particular about their shoe size. It is also the exact size that Halcyon Helen typically prefers. There are traces of dirt throughout the footprint.
8.75. I'm seeing some purple berry in this dirt. Amplifier analysis.
Excellent observation, Inspector. The following compounds have been detected: purpleberry residue, nitrogen-rich fertilizer, common grass. Grass, fertilizer, and purpleberries can all be found in the purpleberry orchards, located not far from the Grand Colonio.
Purpleberry orchards. So Helen must have been at the orchards before she died.
This deduction appears sound.
Good work, Inspector. I had a feeling we'd make some progress once we brought you onto the case. You'll need Administrator Ludovico to grant you access to the orchards. Contact him through the secure access terminal in your penthouse suite. Check in with the concierge. Your room should be ready by now. If it isn't, I may have to go shake someone by the collar.
Okay, thank you, Constable.
Something I should know?
I'd like to ask you some questions, Constable.
Are you asking me these questions in an official capacity?
I was hoping I could talk to you informally.
I appreciate the gesture, Inspector, but I'm on duty. If you'd like to speak informally, you may visit my office during my scheduled socializing hours. Please, ask your questions.
Where is your office? Who found the body?
Norval, head bellhop. He was understandably distraught. I believe his feelings were genuine. He's a remarkably poor actor. Hotel security corroborates his whereabouts during the murder. I haven't included him in my list of suspects, but neither am I convinced of his innocence.
What makes you say that?
I'm a little suspicious of anyone who enjoys his job as much as Norval. He's also obsessive in his appreciation of Helen's work. Obsessive passion can lead to irrational behavior. It's a fact of modern science.
Any witnesses to the murder? I don't see a sign of the murder weapon. Is it in custody?
There's no sign of the murder weapon. Whatever it was that killed Helen, the killer took it with them. Frankly, I'm having trouble imagining exactly what it was that killed her.
Dr. Goodnight said she took a blow to the head was shot by plasma and also poisoned.
That sounds about right. You can understand why I'm having trouble picturing a murder weapon.
No sign of a weapon then. What about witnesses?
If there were any witnesses, none came forward. Ballroom cameras were also offline at the time of the murder.
Oh.
Helen was very particular about having cameras on her. Security footage would have constituted documentary filmmaking. Can't afford that.
Oh. Do you have any suspects?
Spencer Woolrich and Bertie Holcomb are officially persons of interest in this investigation. I've mostly ruled out Mr. Woolrich, leaving Bertie Holcomb as my lead suspect. Let me rephrase that. He's your lead suspect. I've been instructed to turn this case over to your capable hands, while I continue to serve as a consultant.
You sound a little relieved.
Work is simple. People are complicated. The people involved in this murder are especially complicated. Mr. Woolrich was Halcyon Helen's professional rival. It's possible jealousy drove him to take Helen out of the picture. I apologize for the wordplay. Conversely, Mr. Bertie Holcomb was Helen's paramour. The relationship was reportedly dissolved. I can't rule out her murder as a crime of passion.
You don't seem too sure about Spencer Woolrich.
Woolrich thinks of himself as a serious and distinguished actor. He was frequently cast in demeaning roles, while Helen played the charismatic heroine. He has reason to be envious. I considered the possibility that Woolrich killed Helen in order to eliminate a rival and advance his own career. But my reasoning collapsed under closer scrutiny. Woolrich owes his career to Helen's dramas. Her death likely harms his long-term prospects. I'm struggling to determine a motivation for him, so I've largely ruled him out.
What makes you suspect Bertie?
Mr. Holcomb was in a romantic relationship with Helen. This alone is not enough to make him a lead suspect, but he does play tossball. Black Hole Bertie currently holds the record for most non-consecutive blows to the head.
Oh.
His tendency toward irrational and violent behavior is well documented.
I'd like to talk about something else.
Please, ask your questions.
That's all for now.
Anything else?
I've got some more questions about the murder.
You've got my cooperation. Anything else?
If we're going to be working together, I'd like to get to know you better.
I'm afraid I must decline. It isn't personal, Inspector. I'm just on duty right now. Talk to me later, after you've met with Administrator Ludovico. I'll make time to chat.
Nothing right now, thanks.
Anything to report?
Good to see you, Inspector. I hope you're putting the amplifier to use.
Okay. Let's explore the hotel first, yeah? Hey girls, before we continue, how about we take a little rest here, yeah? Enjoy this hotel for a bit. See you later.